Hello, students. Very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Diksha Karnataka. Again, we met with Re-NEET. Again, we met with what we are discussing. Have started Re-NEET preparation for 2026. Re-NEET exam is going to be held on 21st of June 2026. Okay. Now, before starting the session, today our chapter is Human Physiology, chapter number 2, Body Fluids and Circulation. But before starting the um, session, I'm going to share some good informations with all of you. Am I audible and visible? First of all, I'm not going. Okay, first I'm going to check in my phone also. Now, first of all, you very well know that now you can prepare your Re-NEET 2026 on offline centers also. That Vedantu, Diksha Karnataka is that opportunity. Okay. Done. So prepare stronger for Re-NEET 2026 daily mock test practice. Diksha Vedantu Offline Center. This is the date, these are the timings, and these are the campuses. Okay. Now you can join our Telegram channel also. For this, you have to install Telegram application from your Play Store in your phone. Then go to Re-NEET 2026 Reloaded DK. Okay. Now you can, already 9 subscribers are there. So you can join Telegram also. And please install Telegram application in your phone. It is very important because you can get so many updates and more resources on this Telegram channel of us. Okay. Now, Re-NEET 2026 crash course, free crash course. It is given in the Vedantu application itself. You have to go to the link. You have to search on the application. You will get a link. On that link, you will come to know that Vedantu is giving you free crash course. There you can get, lectures of so many brilliant faculties. You can ask on Vedantu AI your doubts, and you are able to solve mock test also, and it is completely free. Okay, done. Is it clear? So that you have to do. That you have to do. Done. For even joining that Re-NEET 2026 crash course, na, you are able to solve so many questions also, because now you have already given NEET on 3rd May. On 3rd May. Now, as you already given NEET on 3rd May, then many of the students very well know that how to prepare for theory, but still some students are very weak in questions. So through that app, you can solve, mock test. Done, students. And if you're not getting this information only by verbally, the next lecture, I will use some more PPTs, some more links to elaborate you to learn properly. If you're not getting this information properly right now. Okay. Now, what chapter we are going to discuss today? It Human Physiology, chapter Body Fluids and its circulation. Now, this is the second chapter for the unit Human Physiology. Now, let's start with the introduction. Now, body fluids and its circulation. Like breathing and exchange of gases is a physiology performed by human respiratory system. Okay. Means the physiology is always performed by a system. So now here in this system, means in body fluids and its circulation, as it is a physiology, what type of system is responsible? The system responsible is blood vascular system. The system responsible is blood vascular system. Blood vascular system is it is made up of blood, heart and vessels. Blood, heart and vessels. Okay. We very well know that it is a human circulatory system. Blood vascular system is actually human circulatory system. Human circulatory system. Okay. Done. So what this system is doing, like breathing and exchange of gases, performed by human respiratory system. What it is: inhalation, exhalation, intake of atmosphere, then utilization of oxygen by each and every cell of the body, oxidation of food by breaking down of food by oxygen. Okay. Now we very well know that glucose is a high power energy molecule. Not only the responsibility for the oxygen to do it. Means there are many steps for this. We will discuss it on later on in other chapters. But in breathing exchange of gases, you are intaking oxygen, utilization of oxygen by each and every cell of the body. Okay, and then through after utilization means when the respiration done, then only CO2 will produce. This is the whole scenario of breathing of gases. Okay. Now in this system actually deals with transportation. Transportation by blood. Done. Now blood is the largest liquid connective. Blood is the largest liquid connective tissue. Connective tissue means connecting. Here substances are there, you have to transport to there. So connection. Now you ask me, you can ask one question from this topic also. First question, if I am a student. Ma'am, in epithelial cells, in a below epithelial cell, there is connective, there are fibers and cells. So are fibers and cell means mate cells and fibers are the core parts of connective tissue. Uh, Fibers, then cells and matrix. So here matrix is there, cells is there, but a fiberless connective tissue. Now blood is pumped by the heart, and we very well know that human circulatory system is a closed circulatory system. Closed circulatory system. Now, what do you mean by closed circulatory system? Means the blood is flowing not in spaces. Blood is flowing inside uh, finely confined tubes. Finely confined tubes. That is arteries, veins, and capillaries. Uh, Blood flows inside tubes. These tubes are means tube is always a long elongated structure. Tube is always a long elongated structure. Okay. And this tube, if it is a long elongated structure, it can be of three types. Means that tube is called vessels. And vessels are of three types. And vessels are of three types. What are these? Arteries, veins, and capillary. Arteries, veins, and capillaries. And all the vessels are directly and indirectly related to the heart. Done? Is it clear? Now, artery Now, artery always comes from heart and goes to organs. Okay. So their responsibility is to provide good, more oxygenated blood to organs. More oxygenated means CO2 is present. Oxygenated blood doesn't mean that CO2 is not present, but the quantity of CO2 is very less than oxygen. Okay. So oxygen, oxygenate. Veins always comes from organ and enter to the heart. And if they are coming from organs, they are taking CO2 wala blood, more CO2 wala blood, deoxygenated blood from from organs to heart. Then now arteries guiding to capillaries means the scenario and system is what in division of vessels. Hi, Jawalin Gogoda, Pune Desh Pandey. Hi. Matrix is something a platform which is carrying cells and fibers. Okay. Aorta is the big artery. Aorta, then its division into artery, then arterioles, then capillaries, then venules, veins, and vena cava. Okay. Is it clear? Done. All these part. Now, transportation incorporated in invertebrates also. Okay. But here we are not going to deal it in. Now, here we are going to deal with two types of fluids. Two types of fluids. What? First is blood, which form blood vascular system, that is human circulatory system, and lymph. What do you mean by lymph? Lymph is itself a filtered product of blood. Filtration occurs, some products come inside the lung, some product absent in the lymph. Okay. So lymph forms a complete lymphatic system. Filtered product of blood forming lymphatic vessels, and it completely form a lymphatic system. Lymph is also called as interstitial fluid. Fluid, also called as interstitial fluid. Done? Is it clear? Now, if we consider apna blood vascular system, so first we are going to deal with blood. Okay. I've already told you it is a largest liquid mobile connective tissue, and it is made up of two types, two things. Okay. Plasma and matrix. No, sorry. Don't worry, nothing is gone. It's a live session, so automatically done. So, blood is made up of two parts. Liquid part is plasma part. Liquid part is plasma part, and solid part, corpuscular part, cellular part, cellular part. Okay, done. So plasma is a straw colored liquid, means it is a straw colored liquid, liquid part hai. Straw colored liquid forming 55%, contains many things, enzymes, ions, enzymes, hormones, absorbed food products, absorbed products, okay, excretory products, done. दूसरी बात, second thing, this solid part or corpuscular part form 45%, and yes, it has 99% of water because it is a liquid part. Rest 1% is the other solid part of plasma. Now, corpuscular part is of three types: RBC, WBC, and platelet. Done. RBC is red blood corpuscles, erythrocytes, erythrocytes. Then it is white blood corpuscles, that is leukocytes. WBCs are of many type: granulocyte, agranulocytes, which many basophil, eosinophils, acidophils, lymphocytes, monocytes. And lymphocytes are one of the major cells which play a very, very important role in the defense mechanism of the body. That is immunity. That is immunity. That it's immunity. Okay, done. Platelets. Is it clear to everyone? Done. Platelets are also called as thrombocytes. Done. Now, what RBCs are meant for? Carrier of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin impart red color to RBC. Second, carrier of hemoglobin. Second, what second? Then transport of gases, transport of respiratory gases, that is oxygen and CO2. by dissolving in plasma as well as attaching to the hemoglobin also. Okay. And graveyard of RBC, lifespan 120 days, lifespan 120 days. Graveyard of RBC, graveyard of RBC, and where formation occur, if there are RBC erythrocytes, so formation in bone marrow, procedure is erythropoiesis. Poiesis, bone marrow. Done. WB. Okay. Now WBCs are not red in color, they are transparent. So they can stain. Okay. They are of many types like acidophils, like acidic stains, basophils, basic stains, neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes. Okay, done. And formation, bone marrow, again leukopoiesis. And what is leukemia? Leukemia is a blood cancer, WBC ka cancer. Then thrombocytes, platelets. Okay. Again procedure thrombopoiesis, thrombopoiesis. Okay. They are the broken parts of, broken clusters of megakaryocyte, is the cell which has very very large nucleus. Megakaryocyte. Done. Is it clear, students? Got my point? They helps in blood coagulation or clotting, because these thrombocytes or platelets, small plate structures, are able to synthesize some protein like thromboplastin, fibrinogen, fibrin, which suppose whenever a injury occurs here on my hand, inside the blood, these platelets or thrombocytes become active and they undergo a cascade mechanism. Cascade mechanism means lots of reaction will occur, and like there is the first reaction, which the product of first reaction becomes the substrate of second reaction, then again product form, the product of second reaction becomes substrate for third reaction. So they are interconnected and interdependent reaction. This is called cascade. So finally, the in that, in these things, like inactive proteins converted into active protein like fibrinogen into fibrin, prothrombin into thrombin. Finally, you have to form a fibrin like protein. Okay. That fibrin will create a meshwork on that injury and create a coagulum or clot, which will stop the. Okay. So, coagulation, whenever injury occurs, whenever injury occurs, platelets get active. They create cascade mechanism. They create cascade mechanism. Series of interdependent. Okay. Inactive converted in active protein. And in the whole procedure, full of calcium should also be there. Okay. Like prothrombin converted into thrombin, fibrinogen converted fibrin. Then the presence of this thrombin. These fibrin threads will form a meshwork. Of fibrin threads. Meshwork of fibrin threads. Create a coagulum. Stops bleeding only stops when a clot or coagulum will form. Okay? See this carefully. Done, students? Is it clear to everyone? Any problem till yet you can ask me. Now, what else? Now, the topic is blood group given by Landsteiner. Given by Carl Landsteiner. Landsteiner. Okay? Carl Landsteiner. Now, they are in majority two major types of blood group, ABO blood group and RH blood. RH blood group. Okay. ABO and RH. Now, this blood grouping concept is on the basis of which type of antigen is present on the surface of RBC, and in against of that antigen what type of antibodies are present in the plasma of the blood, because we are dealing with the blood part. Okay. Concept, which concept? Antigen on RBC, antibody on plasma. In antibody produced against the antigen, antibodies produced against antigen. Okay. So here A blood group, B blood group, AB blood group and O blood. Later we will discuss what is RH blood. It is simply the presence and absence of RH antigen on the surface of RBC. If RH antigen is there, the person is RH positive. If RH antigen is not there, person is RH negative. Okay. Is it clear? Now, suppose a person is having A blood group. Let's discuss A blood group. Let's form a simple diagram. This is RBC. This is the surface. So if the person is having a blood group, A antigen should be present on the surface of RBC. And then if against A, what type of antigen will form? If anti-A will form, it will the antigen. If antibody A will form, it will going to kill the antigen A on the surface of the RBC. RBC will destroy. All the RBC will get destroyed in that particular patient. It will going to suffer anemia and jaundice, and later on the patient will die. So nature create antibody B, anti B against antigen A. Okay. Now suppose if a person is having a blood group B, what kind of antigen should be present on the surface of RBC? It is B. And antibody against that antigen, it is anti-A. Got my point? If anti-B will form, it will kill the antigen, and if antigen get killed, the surface of RBC will get killed. So many RBC will get killed. If person is not having any RBC in the body, the person is going to suffer from anemia and jaundice. Okay, got my point? Now let's discuss the blood group AB. Suppose AB blood. If AB blood group is there, that means antigen A as well as antigen B present on the surface of RBC. Simple is that. Okay. A antigen. So if anti-B form, it is going to kill antigen B. If anti-A form, it is going to kill the antigen A. So nil antibody. Nil, no reaction. Our body is very intelligent. Body very well know what to do and what not to do. O blood group. If a person is having a O blood group, I am having a O blood group. I am having a O blood group. No antigens. Nil antigens on the surface of RBC. Nil. No, no, nil. So against form anti-A and anti means AB is universal recipient. No tension of antibodies. And here no tension of antigens. So O is a universal donor. Done. A gives donor to A and O. Same B and O. Done. Easy thing. Hello. Sometime blurring will occur because I am moving. Let's wait. Let's camera to focus on. Now what else? RH. Now RH blood group is something that is RH antigen. If RH antigen is present on the surface of RBC, the person is RH positive. If RH is not, the person is RH negative. Okay. Now how we are going to elaborate it with that ABO blood group? A positive, B positive, A negative, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, O positive, या O negative. A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative. This positive negative is the presence or absence of RH antigen on the surface of RBC. If AB negative, O positive, O negative. Okay. That means surface of RBC, A antigen, A present, RH antigen. A antigen present, RH not present. B antigen, RH present. B negative, B antigen, no RH. AB positive, AB present, RH also present. AB negative, AB present, RH not present. Okay. O positive, okay, RH present. RH absent. Done. Is it clear? And RH is related to the presence of this antigen in rhesus monkey. And due to disfiguring of RH blood group, sometimes in pregnant women, pregnant mothers lead to the major disease that is erythroblastosis fetalis. Erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay. Now inside the mother's womb uterus, inside the womb of mother, fetus is developing. So fetus, RBCs get destroyed. Question generally comes: who is universal donor? Who is universal recipient? Okay. Now, circulatory pathways. Now, circulatory pathways are of two types: open and close. Open means open means the blood means it is not actually blood. It is a colorless hemolymph, a bluish color, sometimes transparent, flows through the open spaces of the body. Here, the fluid is not flowing inside the tubes. It flows around open spaces, that is cavity. Then fluid, here simply hemolymph. Then fluid flowing side, fluid flowing inside tubes. What tubes? Vessel, arteries, veins, and capillaries. Is it clear? Now, if we discuss the evolution of heart in vertebrates itself, vertebrae. For this, we very well know that if we consider, then we are going to start with species, amphibia, reptilia, aves, and done. So, species. Heart is two chambered, one auricle, one ventricle. Two chambered. Amphibia, three chambered. Here also, three chambered. Exception crocodiles, four chambered. Done. Aves, four chambered. Mammalia, four chambered. Done. Is it clear? Now let's discuss one circulatory system. One circuit. This we are going to discuss with heart. Now you very well know that heart is somewhere a conical structure. Slight triangular like this na. Simple diagram, not very difficult. Okay. Conical structure. Here are the walls. This is pericardium, outer. Cardia means related to heart. This is your myocardium muscle layer, red color. And inner whitish is endocardium. Pericardium, myocardium, and cardium. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? It is a conical structure, triangular, four chambered muscular organ, muscles for contraction, relaxation. Muscles are called as cardiac muscles. They are involuntary, somewhere branched and striated also. Branch. Is it clear? Now, again, it is a four chambered structure. Upper auricles and lower two ventricles. Is it clear? Smaller chambers and larger chambers. Done? Now this is a right auricle, right ventricle, left auricle, left ventricle. Between these two chamber valve is present tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve, having two flaps. Is it clear? Tricuspid. Is it clear? Done? Got it now? Now, right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. Okay. Now you very well know that this heart is associated with opening and closing of arteries with capillary. So somewhere arteries are opening, veins are opening. Now, when we very well know that the human circulatory system deals with double circulation. In first circulation, we are dealing only with lung, pulmonary circulation through pulmonary artery and vein, and second circulation, all the organs of the body, superior, inferior vena cava, and aorta, except lungs. This is systemic circulation. So one is pulmonary circulation, second is systemic circulation. Okay. They are connected with superior and inferior vena cava, and they are carrying, vena cava is the biggest vein. So Superior means coming from upper organs, inferior lower organs, carry all the deoxygenated blood and pouring in right auricle. Pouring in right auricle. Done. Is it clear? It blood from organs. Is it clear? Get my point? Now here a tricuspid valve is there. A tricuspid valve means to always ensure a unidirectional flow of heart. Always from auricles to ventricles. Never go from ventricles to auricles. So valves allow unidirectional flow of blood from auricles ventricles. Is it clear? From auricles to ventricles. So from RV what opens? Here also some flaps are present. Done. So here what present? Here present pulmonary artery. So artery always carry oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. Okay. Now here opening pulmonary vein. All vein carry deoxygenated blood except pulmonary vein. Oxygen. Here bicuspid valve, also called as mitral valve. Tricuspid means which is having three flaps. This one. Bicuspid mean two flaps. So here blood flow like this, blood flow like this. So RV, from RV what open? Biggest artery, aorta. All the arteries join here. All the arteries pour blood over here. Okay. So it is always carry oxygenated blood to all the organs. Organs utilize oxygen, create CO2. All the CO2 will carry from IVC, SVC. Okay. One circulation. One circulation credit goes to pulmonary circulation. Think only with the lungs. Okay. And systemic circulation. Systemic circulation. Okay. Lungs. Pulmonary artery. Pulmonary. Systemic, all other organs except. Done. Is it clear? So, if heart muscles are doing work, they also require oxygen. Heart muscles are also work. Heart muscles are also doing work, require oxygen supplied by coronary artery and waste by coronary vein. Means a gucha of arterioles. Is it clear? Clear to everyone? So the right part of our heart deals with the flow of deoxygenated left oxygenate. Is it clear? Muscles of heart, myocardium, related to proper contraction relaxation, which is going to become the basis of systole and diastole. Okay, systole and diastole. Repolarization, depolarization. Is it clear? Done now? Now, the main question now comes in mind. We very well know that all the muscles of our body get signal from neurons. Muscular junction or glands get secretion, glands do secretion and muscles do contraction relax. So, what actually heart muscles from where they get us? Our heart muscles are never neurogenic. Our heart muscles are myogenic. Heart muscles are myogenic. Means here the muscle is getting uh, signal from muscle, muscle to muscle. Muscle is getting signal from muscle. So, which muscle of the heart is going to provide signal to the another muscle of the heart? How it will contract? When auricles contract, they are going to pour blood the ventricles. Then the blood will flow from there. But still, the muscles should get signal. Then only they get contract, relax. So they get signal from itself present nodal tissue group of muscles. Group of muscles. Okay, group of muscles. So a group of muscles are SA node, sino, atrial node. They are auto excitable. Only one time they have to excite, and finally they are going to provide signal to each and every muscle. Like this, SA node, they finally give signal to AV node present at the junction of this auricle ventricular septa. This is AV septum, a septum which is separating the auricles and ventricles. Atrioventricular septum. So, ventricular septum. Done. Now from here, bundle of his will create. One bundle of his to right ventricle and one bundle of his to left ventricle. And then It will give rise to Purkinje fibers. These Purkinje fibers will provide signal to ventricles, because signal should be reached to each and every part of wall of myocardium of heart, then it will contract. Okay, this SA node will give signal to this, to AV node will give signal to this. Okay, AV means take the responsibility of both auricles and ventricles. Done. Then AV node, atrioventricular node. Done. Hello. Is it clear? Atrioventricular node, then bundle of his, then आपका Purkinje fibers, is it clear? One. So SA node, the pacemaker of heart, auto excitable. Auto excitable. Done. Auto excitable pacemaker of heart. Done. Is it clear? Now what else? Now we are going to cardiac. Cardiac cycle actually with our heartbeat. Okay, the sequential events, the muscles and the chambers of heart doing to pump blood to the various organs, means giving and contributing. 0.8 सेकंड कंप्लीट हो जाती है. Is it clear? Done. Now this cardiac cycle involves contraction and relaxation of heart chamber. Contraction and relaxation of heart chamber. Now this involve auricular. Auricular systole means contraction. Diastole means relaxation. Done. Here we are going to deal with sounds of heart. Dub and dup only occur when there are closure of valves. How it will occur? These are the chambers of heart, auricles to ventricles. Now, when the blood is blood filled inside auricles. At that time, ventricles are relaxed and valves are open. Okay. So, what procedure will occur? Auricular systole occur. Now, Auricles get contract, walls open, then only the blood will pour. Okay, blood will pour. And after this, walls get closed. And after this, walls get closed. So when walls closed, the sound will come. Okay. Now after then, ventricles are filled with blood. Ventricles filled with blood. A ventricles filled with blood. So contraction, ventricular systole. Okay. Walls are open for pulmonary artery and aorta. And after some time, when blood will enter these walls, semi-lunar walls, it is called Ardhachandrak. Walls close. When they close, second out sound dub will come. Dub, dub, lub, dub, one heartbeat. Dub, dub, second heartbeat. One heartbeat, lub, dub, one cardiac cycle. Second heartbeat, lub, dub, two cardiac cycle. Okay, done. So our heart normally beats 72 beats per minute. 1 minute the heart lub dub is doing 72 times. Okay. Now if we consider the ECG, means we have to plot this cardiac activity, cardiac cycle in a graph by showing a diagram in a graph machine. Waves generate. Okay, P, Q, R, S. Done. All denotes waves of repolarization and depolarization. That is this, yeah, auricular repolarization, depolarization, contraction, relaxation. And done, students. Double circulation, I've already told you. Now, regulation of heart activity. Regulation of heart activity again by neural control. Again by neural control. Now, again by neural control कैसे होगा? By ANS, and the centers, cardiac centers are located in medulla oblongate of hindbrain. Is it clear? Now, disorders में high BP, coronary arteries, that is given in the book. You can take it from book itself. Angina, heart failure. This is one line thing. Okay. Let's solve the problems. Let's solve the problems. Question number 1. Diuresis is prevented by renin from JG cell via switching of the osmoreceptors, ANF from atria of the heart, aldosterone from adrenal medulla, or vasopressin from neurohypophysis. Neurohypophysis is the posterior lobe of pituitary. No role of renin, ANF no role. It is the vasopressin from neurohypophysis. Vasopressin, anti-diuretic hormone, ADH. Diuretic. Done. Dub sound of heart is caused by Dub sound of heart is caused by lub dub. Sound in heart always comes from closure of valves. Closure of valves. Closure of valves. Closure of semilunar second sound. Now opening तो होगा ही नहीं. Closure of first heart sound है. Second heart sound होता तो closure of semilunar valves. Following are the stages of pathway for conduction of action potentials through the heart. Very well known. SA node, then AV node, then AV bundle, then आपका bundle branches मतलब these his bundle of his, and then your Purkinje fiber. So ECADB. ECADB. Okay. Match list 1 with list 2. ECG is asked. Proper ECG is asked. Now P wave is depolarization of it. Done. QRS complex is heart muscle electrically silent. B second. C repolarization, and D 1 heart muscle electrically silent. Okay. If it is a QRX complex, is a depolarization of ventricles. Okay. P wave is a repolarization of ventricle. Done. Match list 1 with 2. Eosinophil, lymphocyte, neutrophil, monocytes are all RWB percentage. Easy question. 2 to 3%, 20 to 25%, 60 to 65%. A का 2, B का 3, C का 4, D का 1. Is it clear? 3, 4 and 1. Last question. Of the following statements are correct. Correct. Basophils are most abundant cells of total WBC. Basophils secrete histamine, serotonin, and heparin. Basophils are involved in inflammatory. Basophils have kidney-shaped nucleus, or basophils are agranulocyte. Agranulocytes mean no granules in the cytoplasm. Basophils secrete histamine, serotonin, heparin. True है. Involved in inflammatory. Rest all are incorrect. Okay, student, this is all about your body fluids and circulation chapter for Re-NEET, and these are the question. On tomorrow we are going to meet with some another chapter. Okay, students, thank you so much.